You bloody won. Right. Take a screenshot of you two. We've got one more giveaway coming up later in the stream chat to get involved in. They're good. They're good. I could cut to this while I eat it, but I don't know if that doesn't... It's not a great angle, is it? We'll go back to the game. I think that's the approach we should be taking here. Right! Chat, am I loaning Collins? Am I loaning? I don't think I should. I turned away, looked back, and the bar on the screen, fight for focus, and thought I was in a News of the Week food review. I should do running on empty food reviews. I should. What's the difference between the chocolate and milk chocolate? The milk chocolate has like a more... Pardon the stupidness. It has a more milky taste. Like, it tastes more like a milk chocolate than just like a chocolate bar and biscuits. I don't think we need Collins. If I don't sign Collins, who are my centre-backs? Let's review, chat. Let's review. Mbakazi's on his way out. So we'll have Herrera, Cordoba, and Finn as the starters. Medic might be on his way out. Maybe I could take him on loan, but I've promised him he'll be a first-team player. Harry Darling being on 3 stars is like the most criminal overrating of a player I think I've ever seen. Is he even better than Salinas? I'm not even sure he is. Got better long shots. I think Collins makes sense. It's a loan for the year. Even if they cancel it midway through, the optional 44 mil, I'm definitely not paying. I'm definitely not paying that. But as a loan, I feel like it's low risk. There's a world in which he might start over Cordoba as well anyway. To be honest. Like, do I play him over Cordoba? He's not left-footed though, is he? No. I don't think any of these boys are left-footed. I mean, Herrera's kind of both. Finn is okay with both as well. I could swap Finn and Collins. That probably makes more sense. Chat, is that just my team? Is that the team for the year? Do I think Charles Leclerc will ever win a championship? Never say never. Nah, it depends on if Ferrari get their shit together, doesn't it, really? So we've signed Collins, Finn Yelch, Uma and Oscar we signed last stream. Kiss or Yak we picked up this stream. I noticed earlier, chat, that my transfer history screen was a bit bugged. Has it now fixed itself? I don't think it has. We've sold £71 million worth of players and spent 42, but there's certain players that are missing. Yeah, chat, look, something broke with my game. Has anyone seen this? All my Season 1 transfers, like, vanished after I updated my game. Unless there's, like, something I'm missing. Like, they all just went. Oh, there's a dog! Chat, do you want to see the dog? Hello, Milo. Hello. Hi, buddy. Aren't you meant to be in bed? Why are you... Oh, he wants his tummy rubbed. This is not the best angle for you to look cute on stream. Why are you spreading your legs like that, buddy? Chat, the dog is just laying on the floor with soggy paws. Milo, if I go to the standing desk... Oh, the desk's going up. It's okay. He's scared of the standing desk moving. Good boy. Don't leave. Milo, I've moved up the desk just so we can show you off. Milo, come here. Come here. Ah, hello, buddy. Dog. Hello, chat. Milo, do you like pickup bars? I think that's a yes. He's very tired now. Look at him. He's very tired. He had to go to the vets today, chat. He's not had a very good tummy and he's stopped eating for the last few days. But you ate today after you had your... Oh, he's just... Do you want to go down? No, you can't leave yet. I've not monetised your cuteness enough yet. Thank you, mate. It's okay. Okay, you want to go? Okay, I'll put you down. You can't jump down from up here, you silly boy. Do you want to sit on my chair? Yeah, you can sit on the chair. Look at that. Oh, you jumped off the chair. You just want to leave. Okay, you can go if you want. Bye, Milo. Right, he's left me, chat. He's left me. Right, where's my headset? I put it down because I was worried the dog was going to eat it off my head. Our chat, should we say standing up now? Should we do this? This feels... What breed is he? He's a mini schnauzer. We probably need to get more Milo emotes, don't we? Chat, the issue is he comes into the room, he doesn't really like all the lights being on. And also, he quite likes to lay around on the floor. He doesn't mind me carrying him if I'm stood up usually, but I think because there's nothing interesting going on here. Zyfed, get the boy a snack. I will do. Yeah, chat, he's not been very well lately. Also, Amma, thank you for the tier 1. Sorry, I missed that a moment ago. Thank you. I didn't have the headset on when the dog arrived. Chat, did some of you, before the dog distracted me, did some of you guys say you had the issue where all your transfers vanished from a season due to the update? That wasn't, like, unique to me. I thought I was special. Let me have a... Excuse me. Let me have a drink, chat. Yeah, don't worry. We don't use a shot collar on the dog here, chat. He has free range of the house. He's like a hen. Doesn't lay eggs. That would be mental. But, you know, he eats good food. He's not been very well, though. That's what I was just going to say. He I think he's had an upset tummy. He just stopped eating. He's like a dog who normally clears every plate, and he just wasn't eating his meals. No matter what we gave him. We tried like 2 different kibbles, 2 different wet foods. So he had to have a jab today at the vets in case he's got an upset tummy. It was like 2 different ones he got given. And he ate some fish earlier. He's not on dog food anymore. We've been told we have to give him potatoes and fish to like make sure that he's actually eating stuff because he's not eaten properly in days. So he's not been very well. I think you know what it is. He's discovered leaves. Leaves are on the floor around the UK at the moment. He's discovered they're very tasty, so he's probably just eaten a bad leaf. But he is living a life of luxury. Yeah, Wok's cooking food for him and me. I think he's getting the better meals now, to be honest. How good is Saltburger? Not bad, not great. But yeah, he's not doing great. Did he get tested for Gia? I don't know what that is, but no, he didn't get tested for that. Did I see Audi's F1 concept car? I did. It looked awful. They should look at all the F1 manager mods for inspiration on how to make a good one. Chat, we're in this weird spot where I feel like I've done all my business, but I've got £65 million left over as a newly promoted team, and we probably should do something with it. Then again, our balance is only 21 million. And the issue that I've got is that because of the wage demands, right, like my highest earner is on 70,000 and I don't really want to go above that. Any player who I'm going to spend close to 60 million on is probably going to want more money than what I'm currently offering. Could go Wonderkid hunting. That is an alternative option, isn't it, really? I think Diallo I want to replace. I mean, Diallo's still kind of useful, even though I've offered him out for loan. And Bakazi's probably on his way out. I feel like the team looks good now. I feel like we've done a bit of a Sunderland in the window. So I'm going to save the game because I don't remember the last time it saved. Just looked at my transfer history, 5 years in, and weirdly, the first 2 and the S active window, I mean, nothing shown in the 2 years in between. Yeah, there's definitely something weird going on with the transfer history screen. Oh, yeah, save the new best 11. Good shout. Chat, how good does it feel to be able to save, like, lineups? Genuinely. What a mental thing not to be in the game at launch. It was something I flagged when I played the game very early doors, and they were like, hopefully it's in for launch. I wonder if they knew. They're sat there thinking, shit, they're asking for stuff we can't add in. Tati is not bad. Tylel Tati. Big, left-footed, 18. Do I think Sunderland will get European football? No, probably not. I bet it's because it could contain typing and it's not something they'd factored in. Oh, chat, that's not... You could use a keyboard to type. Sorry, a controller to type. Ooh, Restes. Is Restes still as good as he used to be? 19 to 24 mil for Restes. Who says no? Me. I've just signed Bazunu. I don't feel like he's the boy he used to be. What were the bugs I had with Park to Prem? I actually sent off the bugs to someone at Sports Interactive today, chat, when I got them. So the bugs I had whilst doing Park to Prem chat today, having applied for jobs, the game soft locked and the continue button wouldn't work anymore while I was unemployed. And even after I got a job, I couldn't hit the continue button on a manager profile. Every time I tried to add a new unemployed manager mid-save, they were made manager of Avili, even when the unemployed box was ticked. And when editing an existing manager profile to lower the past playing experience and coaching badges, they'd always revert back to what they were. So, like, I had a manager who had, like, a national, like, A license. I would change it to no license, then hit save, and it would just revert back to the national license. So you can imagine that's a really fun one when you try and make your manager Sunday League rep unemployed. If you want to see me slowly lose my mind, chat, it's going to be a great video on Monday. I tried to hold it together, but the cracks do show where I'm just losing it. At the end of the video, I just say, if you're thinking about doing an unemployed save game in FM, maybe don't do it this year. That's my feedback. Suzuki would be an option in goal. He's gone to Serie A, right? Chat knows how to win me over. Just recommend Japanese players and I'll have a look at them. He's not as cheap as I'd like him to be, but he is very good. How long is the video? I think it's like 15 minutes, chat. Normally the first episode of a Park to Prem takes me maybe 45 minutes to record. Because I was trying to navigate various bugs and stuff, it took close to 3 hours. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. It was actually insane how painful it was doing an unemployed save game. Like, I would just honestly recommend, like, don't do a save game where you start unemployed in FM this year. I don't think it's worth it. Like, it's genuinely infuriating. I just feel like we should sign young players, but I feel like at the same time I need young players who are actually going to improve the first team. Jeremy Jacquet. I mean, not bad. Do I need a new jacket? What happened to Valentin Barco in this save game? Is he still good in FM? He's still pretty good, isn't he? Cowboy, I started both my beta and now my main save unemployed. I had no issues. I mean, you've got very lucky. We tried to do one on stream and it didn't work as well. There was a bug where if you started... there was a bug where if you were unemployed, no women's football jobs would show up in the job centre. And I was trying to do a save game where I'm managing the way up the women's football pyramid. That's how we ended up at Norwich. We were trying to do that save game and it just didn't work. Aidan Heaven would be a banging signing. And in this save game, he rolled 20 determination. So surely he's going to develop. Still got the offer from last time I tried to sign him saved in. Optional future fee of 23 million is actually pretty reasonable. He'll be a squad player, though. I mean, if that deal goes through, I'll probably take it. Guernsey legend in one of our save games last year. He got Guernsey nationality, didn't he, and played for us. Good times. I don't know if we need... Do I need anything in particular now? I always feel like I need to get rid of some players before I get in some players. I've not hit continue enough. You know what? That's the issue. What about Mocchio from Ajax? I mean, he's a good centre-back, but I don't think I could afford his wages. Nor would I be able to actually entice him to come. All right, Diallo to Birmingham, I'm fine with. Weghorst, dream is dead. Medic, mate, you need to find a move. I tried to threaten him and he didn't like that. It's fine. Did Gilberto Mora go to PSG? He went to Man City. Even worse. Everyone's loaning Diallo one day after another also. And Bakazi just turned down Pisa. Are you taking the Pisa? Right, did Kinte not end up moving? Oh, he might be kicking up a stink. Does that mean he'll lower his demands to come to me, do we reckon? Probably not. That's wishful thinking, isn't it? Is Esteval any good? He's absolutely amazing. I think the chance of me being able to loan him with an option to buy are almost zero, sadly. Well, yeah, what happened to Makoko? He plays at Copenhagen now. Also, chat, none of you wished me happy birthday when we went past my birthday in-game. Okay, Aiden Heaven loaned for the year. Squad player. Centre-back. I'm going to delay it until I know that Mbakazi's gone somewhere. Also, I activate the standing desk for Milo and now I want to sit back down. But also, I should just stand up. I guess I can try asking for just first team instead of, like, regular starter instead of important. Yeah, Gadu is a good centre-back, Cobra. I don't want to sign too many players that I signed in my Manchester United series. I don't want to fall into that trap where you just use the same players every year. Jacob Wright is really good, but, like, is he just going to get absolutely killed in the Premier League by, like, the physical players? That's my concern. I'm going to sit down, chat, as well. Oh! Back down we go in an elevator. He's like the kind of player I should probably just look to loan out. Also, how many homegrown in nation players do I have? I need to keep an eye on that. Oh, no. Okay, Aiden Heaven's going to be a really important transfer, I think. Chat. Help. We're not in Europe, but in the league, don't you need 8? Under 21s don't have to be registered, actually, so we're probably going to get away with it. I can fill it by having some players from the under 21s registered. Like Caleb Anson. Actually, who is registered? There's loads of players here who shouldn't be registered. I guess we can keep Chris Ene and Fletcher and Fisher registered. Yeah, we're fine. Just something to keep a close eye on in case we do change things up too much. How good is Harrison Armstrong this year? No idea. Chat, how good is Harrison Armstrong this year? Oh, that changed the filter to be my under 21 one. I feel like If I'm loaning out Diallo, I might want to get in a young player who can play on both wings. Because Diallo's about to go out on loan. I'm going to move him to the under-21s in prep. Yeah, am I going to have enough depth at defensive mid? I'll have Wright, Oscar and Clem. It's not like I'm in Europe, but I'm just scared of an injury crisis. With the money I've got to spend, I should spend it on someone. How good is Chica? Never heard of this bloke. He looks pretty good. To be fair, Monga from... is it Monga from Leicester's pretty good? I don't know if he'd want to join me is the only issue. I'm a bit worried that Wright just gets bullied. Heaven can play DM. That's actually true, yeah. Even Heaven, chat, I think we will just confirm the signing of. I need to get Mbakazi or Medic gone. Like, our actual starting centre mid setup I'm fine with. It's just the depth. You know what? Instead of looking at young players, who's transfer listed? Who is listed? Who's just good? Bournemouth have got half their former team listed. How good's Traffer? If I played with left backs, he'd be great. I mean, arguably, you could play him at left mid with our system and he'd do pretty well there, right? But 30 mil's a lot. Oh, Marcus Edwards, Football Manager throwback right there. I assume he's not as good as he used to be. No, he's not. He used to be unreal. Calvin Phillips, chat. That's an RIP career moment, isn't it? Pogba's available. Oh, talk me out of it. I think he's just a worse version of Diallo. Logan, I know about El Mala. I doubt I'll be able to sign him. Also, I need players who are going to be good backups now, and I'm not sure he'd be good enough to be a backup now for me. I can have a look, but he's like just a very known wonder kid at this point, isn't he? He's still cheap in this save game. Usually his value goes up a lot, I feel like. Chat, who's the Spanish centre mid who's quite good as well? I think he plays like Mallorca. Is it Vigili? This guy. So he's a little baller. Someone mentioned Karabashvili. Should we have a look? Is he available to approach to sign yet? Oh, he is. Now, chat, talk me out of it. Get rid of the relegation release. I'm going to get... You know what, mate? You can have... Not 23. That's mental. Sign on the dotted line. I'll give you a fat contract. None of this wage rise later. I want a 6-year deal where we lock you in forever. I just accidentally removed and excluded it there. Because it's next to the lock-in button. Oh, come on. Sign on the dotted line, Sonny. We love Karabashvili. Good shout, Cam. He's actually not that amazing in this save game, but still, it's a freebie. He's free. I don't know if I'd play him at left centre-back or left mid. Does Vigili want to join us? No. Sad. Oh, we've already signed Amara Diouf, Cobra. He's already been snapped up. 55 to 73,000 for Almala. No. Not at that price. I don't think we will. Okay, more loan offers for Mbakazi. They're all squad player, but I feel like squad player at one of these teams is better than not playing for me. He's not going to get homegrown in Nation, I don't think. Where are Wrexham? Who are Wrexham centre-backs right now? Lewis Brunt and Cody, who I saw wanted to leave. I think he breaks into that setup. He'll probably turn down Wrexham. I still need Medic to go, chat. Medic is on so much money as well. Can Al Fire make a bid? Thing is, this is one of those players where the more I lower the asking price, right, the sooner the board are going to be like, what you doing? Can't sell him that cheap. For Liverpool, would I rather have Rodgers or Semenyo? I'll say Morgan Rodgers just because I've met him. And he was a sound bloke. I met him and immediately told him that I just removed him from my FPL team. So, you know, he took it well. I've signed like a whole new starting 11, I realise. I've burnt down the team. I've done a Sunderland. We've kept the wingers and the goalie and everything else has changed. Am I a bad person? Elfira keen on him. Make the bid then, you Burks. I need to clear my selection so that my assistant just picks the team for friendlies. The MLS is moving from a summer to spring schedule. I saw that was rumoured. Is that confirmed now? Japan has just done the same thing. Japan is Japan is about to do the same thing. Like they're in the middle of switching up the season order. Confirmed, damn. Well, good luck to the Football Manager researchers who've got to implement that. Is that starting this year? So, like, they'll do 6 months before the World Cup? Like, as a half season and then switch? Can I offer him to Alpha directly? It only counts if they're here, right, as an option. Getting rid of Medic. No, they're not here, so I can't offer him to them directly. Starts 2027. Oh, okay, it's a little while then. Does that mean they'll change all the contracts? I love it when people come in the chat and recommend signings that I've already signed this window. That makes me think I've done a good bit of business. Does also make me question the suggestion in itself. Luis Enrique from Zenit. Is he any good? He's all right. He's all right. Lennon Miller. Oh, yeah, Udinese got relegated, so Miller's available. I mean, Miller is great, but does he not suffer from the same issue that I had with Wright? Where I'm concerned about the lack of physicals. To be fair, Miller's just a better version, right? Is Miller better? Where is he? Technically, no. Mentals, yes. And he is also younger. I mean, for 6 to 9 million, I almost want to sign him and loan him back to Udinese. Just say, have him back for a year. I don't think they like the fact that I'm telling them they have to pay the wages. Let's try that. Why is Bergval the second coming of Huller? I mean, great question. Maybe he's just really good. Chat, people are saying to offer Medic to Al Fire. How do I do that from the transfer room when he's not when Al Fire's interest isn't showing up as an opportunity? I don't think I can. I've already offered him out just at all clubs in general. Haven't made any big sales. We sold Fiskgarden for like 50 million. And then that has funded much of the window. No offers for Medic. Why? Okay, Karabashvili waiting on a work permit. Sounds good. I suppose the other thing I've not looked at yet, chat, is just players in the last year of their current contracts, right? Because that is the equivalent of transfer listing in terms of value that you can get for players. On the screen where you offer him out, oh, below where you put transfer listed. Does that actually make a difference, though? On this screen here, I feel like it should appear here. I mean, can you target here? Are you saying here, then target alpha? Oh, then it appears here. Chat, if this works, why is that so hidden? I hope it does. Have I checked the relegated teams for steals? We have. Yeah, it was Southampton. Not Southampton, sorry. It was Brentford, Bournemouth, and West Ham, though. So a lot of those players are on a lot of money. How's Popov developed? Chat, has he really developed? Not really. I probably wouldn't be against selling him for the money if I got an offer. I don't know if that's an unpopular take. Right. Mbakazi's hopefully going out on loan. Hopefully he doesn't cry I've just demoted him. I need Medic to go. I need Medic to go. And I need Wright to go on loan. When does the season start? It's not that far away, is it, chat? It's like less than 2 weeks. Also, I've got to ask, why can I not just see the 4 over cut pros like here? Is there a reason? Is there a reason it has to be cut off? Enjoys big matches and is consistent. Tell me more. I wish there was a way I could compare him to my player without having to click in, but I feel like he's very similar to Kovacic. He's just better. He's just better, chat. In every way, he's just better. Except aerial reach. And handling. And one-on-ones. But besides that, where are he predicted to finish? It was 17th at one point. Has it updated? Oh, chat, suck it, Burnley. We're massive. Sorry, Burnley fans, you're just catching strays. I mean, is Adosi any good, man? There's some players who were so good last FM, but I look at them now and they're just not the same. It's like 2 years have passed. Graham. Anka Mafio. Never heard of him. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look amazing. Devin Mubama is available from Man City. Why is his Polygon that? Why is his defending as good as his attacking? As a striker. Make it make sense. Rian Brewster chat. F's in the chat. I was going to say, what a wonder kid. It feels a bit harsh. I mean, he's still got a half-decent career, but compared to what it was projected to be. I feel like anyone I sign is just going to be for the sake of it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, chat, I've just seen a bug I saw during the alpha. Stoke and Arsenal rivalry fades. They've not fixed it. Chat, why does Stoke and Arsenal have a rivalry? Does anyone know? It never shows the rivalry on any screens. I saw it once when I played the alpha ages ago. I know there was the Ramsey tackle, but like it's not lit. There is no rivalry listed in game. Like when you look at it. Like if you look at Arsenal's rivalries, Stoke aren't listed anywhere, but randomly in game, it's just like it remembers. The game knows. All right, Mbakazi going on his loan. Diallo going on his loan. Okay, good. Oh, wait, no, that's not a loan. That's just he's gone for his application for a work permit. Never mind. Top young player odds, are we in there? Our offer for Miller got rejected. Show me the news. Now, chat, why does it not show any of the other players? People ask, like, chat, what do you mean by there's no immersion in the game? I click on news inbox items and it's a single line. Like, what are we doing? Show, like, the top 5 like you used to. Why can't you be like FM24? Jack, can I drag my FM25 face back to FM26? You might have some issues. Honestly, chat, with graphic packs this year, just download new ones. Because there is a few little bits that change. Some work, some don't. I just want to get lost in random menus, chat. That's all I want. I just want to be like, I need a striker, and then randomly, suddenly, I'm in the Venezuelan under-18s national team looking at players. Is Mbakazi still on his way out? He's not rejected Wrexham yet. Wait, did Diallo reject... Oh, okay. Diallo has gone on loan to Birmingham. I thought he'd rejected all the other offers. I do feel like the game is much better after the update. The spacebar thing makes a massive difference. Maybe I'm just a big baby about the spacebar, but to me that legitimately makes like a big... I feel like I see more inbox items now. Because genuinely it was just... You were incentivized to mark all as red before. No offer to Medic still. I think I'm going to take Heaven on loan. Squad player loan, can play defensive mid, left-footed as well. What that probably means now, though, is I loan out Salinas for the year. And hope there's someone good who wants him, just as a first-teamer. I'll suggest important players and we can see. Does pressing spacer rather than a cursor key make a difference? What, with the new behaviour? Yes. Because now if I hit it, it goes through all my inbox items. Which it didn't used to do before. Okay, there's loads of interest in Salinas. We're chilling. Cardiff are the only team that want him as a regular starter. So he'll probably turn them down knowing my luck. I know this might be me being the laziest bastard in the world, chat, but on this screen here, wouldn't it be like good if maybe if you had a loan manager or something, it basically graded how good the loans are or how suitable the club is? Like, just tell me which teams might he actually break into the first team of? Like, where will he fit in the squad depth? I don't need you to tell me a full write-up. I mean, a report would be great on all the loan options, but just give me a grade. Just tell me he's going to be the second choice left back at Cardiff. He'll be the third choice at Preston. Southampton have good facilities, so that even if he doesn't play, he might develop. Do you know what I mean? Give the loan manager some purpose in life. Poor bloke sits there doing nothing. Coventry and Preston, like, just got promoted, so he won't be useful to them. And I kind of want him to get homegrown in England, even if I'm loaning him out. So we'll accept the offers from Swansea, Southampton and Cardiff and see. I mean, chat, is there a reason why that would be a bad idea? Like when you get a load of loan offers just to get like a... It could just be in the opinion of your staff. It could be, here, we got 8 loan offers, here's like the 3 that I recommend that make the most sense. Okay, and Bakazi's gone to Wrexham. That makes me feel a little bit more chilled out now about the fact I've already committed to bringing in Heaven. Crescene and Fisher we're going to keep around. Because I'm going to keep them registered in case I panic and go to fullbacks. But hopefully we don't. I'm just going to demote Medic. Get him gone. Jack, what's your opinion on Wrexham? I don't really have like a strong feeling one way or another towards the ownership. I guess I think I take this plucky underdog team, which I don't necessarily think many people do from the world of football. But I feel like if you exclusively watched like Welcome to Wrexham and stuff, you could... The show perhaps plays down the extent to which they've always been expected to do well. Obviously, it's slightly different like last year and this year especially, but I wouldn't say I have like a strong aversion to Wrexham or anything. Right, Salinas is on his way out. Chat, all my defence is new now. But I do now have a back 6, which is good with our system. I've overhauled the team way more than I planned to. Duslav Kvistgaard, no, we sold him to Saudi Arabia. He's like the one big sale we've made. We sold him for 48 million. Shout out to Saudi Arabia and Football Manager. I couldn't really say no to that, even if I didn't want to get rid of him, you know? I hope people can understand why I sold him for that price. I mean, he's basically covered all the signings we've made. But we're in this weird spot where I'm actually pretty happy with the team. And I'm not really in a position of wanting or feeling like I need to sign anyone else. I've changed the team way more than I wanted to, if I'm being honest. What do I think about Peterborough United? Shit. Nah, that's all right. I went to see... What game did I go to? I went to see Peterborough v Norwich in the FA Cup years ago. It was when Harry Kane was playing for Norwich. That was the last time I've been to Peterborough. Go through the train station occasionally. I mean, the first team is now 24 players. Chat, is the team fixed? I definitely need someone who can play on the left and right if I can. Probably the ability to play on the right is more important. Because Oscar can play on the left if needed. But Jurisic and Cernak can play on the right. Oscar can kind of play right mid if he needed to. Do I go for a quality player on the left? I mean, Buziane has this potential still, doesn't he? He didn't really improve that much. We've got Tremonti on the right too. I mean, selling Popov wouldn't be a bad idea, but I did already try and sell him this window and no one wanted him. I think I was going to say I think we're stuck with him. It's a bit harsh to describe us as stuck with him. Also, there's just a firework going off outside my house. Who's setting off fireworks today? All our players are contracted for the next 2 years. In fact, the most of them are contracted for the next 3 years. I mean, when it comes to our team chat, the only people who survived the promotion campaign are the wingers and the goalie. Which I'm a bit sad about. I didn't really want to change it this much. It's kind of just happened. Does anyone else have that happen? They tell themselves, I'm not going to overchange things. We're going to stick with the team that got us up. But I feel like you look at how Sunderland have approached it in real life. Like, you do have to just be a bit ruthless. The thing is, if I look at the departures, it doesn't look like I've sold that many players. I just say that. It's a scrolly bar. I feel like I've not sold that many. What's actually happened is... no, you know what? I have sold players. But there are players like Gibbs, Diallo and Mbakazi that I've just loaned out who were part of the squad last year. I mean, I feel like the team is just good now. Once Herrera... Is Herrera going to be fit for the start of the season? He might not be. But we can make that work. I think we're light in the wings, chat. I think the wings is one thing we need. Got a new 32-inch 4K OLED monitor today. I blame you because you talked about your monitor in a video. I love chat. I upgraded my monitors to 4K monitors. I feel like I don't know how I operated before. And the risk is, like, it makes such a big difference. Right. Left or right mid? They play both even better. Is Iran Kunda any good? He's just all pace, isn't he? Oh, chat taught me out of bringing him in. I think I might just sign this man in every save game I do. What monitors do I have? Great question. I actually can't remember. They're MSI 4K. Well, actually, one's 4K, one is 1440p. I bought one of each because I was a bit scared that if Football Manager didn't scale up properly on 4K, I couldn't use it for videos. Could make Juve from West Ham your big signing. We actually looked at Juve before, but I just couldn't get the deal over the line. Because I agree, he is like he's quite an interesting player. What do I do? I've got 64 million left and loads in wages. But the issue is there's just not really players for like the money that I have that I could buy without them taking the piss with their wage demands. Because my highest earner's on £70,000, which for most Premier League teams is peanuts. It's kind of mad. When I first started doing Football Manager videos 10 years ago, like £70,000 was like a lot of money for a Premier League player. Like entry level was like 20,000. It's changed so much. Who were the players out of my shortlist? Who did we have on our shortlist who might be fun? I mean, Kinte's still available. I shouldn't. There was a Brazilian guy I looked at one point. I'm trying to remember what his name was. Was it Felipe? No, it wasn't Felipe. Oh, it was Felipe. I remember the facial hair. It was Felipe. Gabriel Mech's meant to be very good this year. I've not actually used him. Has anyone used Mech this year? I think he might be a bit like Estevao in FM24, where he has loads of potential, but I don't know how often he actually reaches it. I just had a player pop into my head, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was Ryan. Is Ryan still available at Vasco da Gama? Or have they sold him on? He's still there. He turned me down earlier in the window. Maybe he's seen the project I'm building and he changes his mind. Is there any good skin for FM26? The default skin is great. Ooh. All chat. All chat. He didn't want to talk to me earlier. He likes the additions. He believes in the project. That's a lot of money. But he is very good. He is very good. I like the fact said, I don't want to sign players from the Manchester United save. Proceeds to sign Ryan. Is he worth it? Yeah, the issue with skins chat this year is that the updates are going to continually break skins. And since we now know they're aiming for an update every week, I feel like it's just not worth the hassle. I'm sure for some people it is, if you really dislike the skin and if changing the colours makes a big difference for you. But for me personally, I just can't see the appeal of it. I like the fact I said I needed a winger and I've proceeded to sign Ryan. Thoughts on the stadium mods? I mean, look, the fact that stuff is even like possible is mad. I think the challenge is going to be with those kind of mods. I don't really have any leaders. The challenge with those kind of mods is going to be implementing them so they're like specific for that team. Because, as far as I'm aware, might be mistaken, I don't think at the moment there's like a way to implement, say, the Parc des Princes just for PSG. It'll be like any teams that use a similar stadium model also end up using that stadium model. Which I imagine for a lot of people is just like a bit of a deal breaker anyway. I mean, maybe modders can find a way around it. Chat, I've just messed up there and that's hilarious. Did you see what I did? I was meant to change the vice captain and I changed the captain. But now I can't select the person who was previously selected as captain. 10 out of 10 game of the year. Game of the year. 10 out of 10. Well, Finn, you're now captain, mate, because I can't make it the other bloke. This screen, by the way, might be one of the most horrific screens in the game. Right, Finn, congrats on captaincy. It's too late, chat. I've made him captain. We move on with our lives. They accepted bids. Oh, he's going to Freiburg or Wolfsburg. There's no way he goes to me. Del Nino, thank you for the gifted sub. That's very kind of you. Kamaradakos. I've definitely not said your name correctly, and I'm so sorry. Is it Tamarada Chaos? Probably. I can't. Reading's hard, especially when I've been live for so long. You got a gifted sub though. But yeah, chat, like the stadium, like I said, the stadium mod, really cool concept, and I hope they can expand on it. But I feel like for a lot of people, it'll only be something that they use if it is like on a stadium by stadium basis. You can like implement it, which I don't know how feasible that's even going to be. I mean, hopefully it is, but I feel like, and also like getting crowds and stuff working and like players correctly sat on the benches and stuff. Like, I hope it's stuff that can be done. But like at the moment, we're at the point of having the model loaded in, which is like with textures, which is like base level stuff. Hopefully it takes weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes months to get it to somewhere where it's more kind of usable. Had a cheeky flutter on Ireland beating Portugal. Oh, fair play, Del Nino. What did you... Can I ask what the odds were? Wasn't even close from what chat's telling me. Yeah, Joshua Mbakazi's gone out on loan for the year. Chat, how are you guys feeling about the game after the update? Like, has it made a big difference to your enjoyment? Because for me personally, like, I was kind of enjoying the game before, but like just the spacebar stuff does make a big difference. I find it mental that it was not like this at launch. Norwich owner looking to step aside. Oh, so we raise loads of money and then you just want to waltz off. I see how it is. Are online saves working better now, chat? That's actually something I haven't even looked into at all this year. There's definitely screens where I'm like, why though? But in general, I do think the game's in a better spot. Also, chat, shall we do a giveaway? Who wants some biscuits? Should we do a giveaway of biscuits? Do you like biscuits? Are you from the UK? Let's do a biscuit giveaway. Let's do it. Right, chat. Biscuit giveaway time. Biscuit giveaway. Let me set up the giveaway right now. We're going to redo it. Archive. Reroll. Get your bars in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, head on over to Twitch TV right now. Type BAR in the chat. If you're in the UK... you can win some pickup bars. They're sponsoring the stream at the moment. £2 for a box. £1.25 at Sainsbury's with your Nectar card. I've been divulging. What's the word I'm looking for? I've been eating. I've been eating the salted caramel ones today. Might be my new favourite. Yeah, big thank you to them for sponsoring the stream. You can win a pack at home right now. We're going to give away 2 packs to do 2 bar spammers in the chat. The giveaway is now open. Get your bars in. If you already wrote it, write it again, because I'm incompetent. Get the bars in the chat. Indulging, that is the word I was looking for. I don't know, words are hard, aren't they? The good thing about these as well, chat, you know, they've got the chocolatey or caramelly bit in the middle, but because it's got biscuit on the outside, no sticky fingers. I went through a phase where if I was eating, like, particularly cheesy crisps, I had to use chopsticks to eat them. Don't need chopsticks to eat pickup bars. We'll be drawing 2 winners on this giveaway, chat. So there's going to be 2 lucky people. We've got another 6 bars to give away on tomorrow's stream tomorrow night. And we've got another 6 to give away on Sunday stream as well. Courtesy of Pickup. So a big thank you to them for sponsoring the streams. Keeping me fueled. My wife's entered. Make sure you enter so that it minimises the chance that she can win the chocolate. Because let's be honest, she doesn't deserve the biscuits. There's some in the kitchen downstairs that she could eat if she wanted to. She just wants to win stuff. She's probably eating them all downstairs. They're that tasty, to be fair. Get your bars in the chat. When the biscuit is gone, the giveaway is done. That's how we're going to run things. Pickup's doing a lot of sponsors of FM streamers because they know that we're elite here. Chat, they've designed this product and they've designed it to taste how FM26 would taste if it was finished. And by taste, I mean how it would feel to play. Please don't eat your disc at home if you've got a physical copy of the game. Not good for your health. Get your bar in the chat. Like I said, they're also doing chat. They're doing a big giveaway with Sainsbury's. So if you've got a Sainsbury's down the road, right, just go pick up a pack. Use your Nectar card, get your receipt, take a photo of the receipt, and then submit it to the link that you can get in chat by writing !pickup. They are giving away a year's supply of biscuits to someone who submits their receipt. So if you've got a Sainsbury's by your work, you know, you go on your lunch break, you're going to get a meal deal anyway. Pick up a pickup, get your receipt in, potentially get a year's supply. That's all I'm going to say. Get the bars in the chat. We're nearly there, chat. We're nearly there. The biscuit is nearly gone. Bar. Get it in there. Get it in there. We're nearly there, chat. We're nearly there. How much is a year supply? I'm not sure. I don't write the legal print. But you need to be in the UK to win it. Chat, we're locking down the giveaway. Are you ready for some winners? Are you ready? We're going to draw an entrant right here and now. Winner number 1 is Mr. Banag, who literally finished my multi-pack earlier. Well, you know what, Mr. Banag? You're going to get some more. Chat, we're going to draw another winner. We're going to draw Mr. Banag. You've already won. Already finished a multi-bag. It's like they knew. Right, draw entrant number 2. Boom. Jamie Dunn. Jamie. You wrote bar 3 times. You only got 1 entry for that, but it was the winning entry. Congratulations, guys. I will contact you by the end of the week via Twitch Whispers with a link to where you can redeem your free pack of Pickup. Shout out to Pickup for sponsoring the streams. Mr. Banag, Jamie Dunn, you already won. See, it all rhymes. It's like it was planned. Let me make a note of your beautiful names, our third and final winners for today. Also, chat, I need to blow my nose. The giveaway's gone to my head. You know what? I'd be a great auctioneer. Oh, chat. Jamie's written in the chat. I entered to engage with the live. Please pick someone else. We're re-rolling. Mr. Banag is delighted to win. Jamie wants a re-roll. I'll do that because I'm a man of the people. Can I do a re-roll? I can. Chat, we're drawing a new entrant. Boom. The medical car. The medical car. You have bloody won. I now need to take a new screenshot of the winners there and scribble out Jamie's name. The medical car has won. Is that one of the strongest names on Twitch? I'm going to say yes. No one can convince me otherwise. Let me note down your names, gents. There we go. What a moment. They've done a Denmark 1992. They have. They've rolled up late. They've been thrown in by default and they've won it all. What a moment. Like I said, chat, I'll whisper if you win. A link. You need to go there to redeem your biscuits. I'll try and get it out by the end of the week following Sunday's stream. I think at this point it's easier for me to just contact all the winners at once we finished all 4 streams. Otherwise, I might lose track of time and people a little bit. And some of you might not get messaged. Some of you might get 2 messages because not the most organised individual. That's why I need Football Manager emails to read with spacebar. Oh, chat, the question is, it's getting late. Do we play the first game of the season on stream? I think we have to, don't we? I think we have to. Little Sunday game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Why not? When in Rome. How long is Cernak injured for? Twisted ankle. See, chat, this is now getting exposed to the fact I should have signed a winger, I think. I think we do actually need to sign it. Crepin Diatta's available on a free. Not as good as he used to be. Chat, who's a baller of a winger that I can sign? We need somebody who's competent on the left. Ideally, that they've got a little bit to give. This week I've won an Xbox Series X, money on the football, and now biscuits. Look, let's be honest. We all know that the pickup is where your week peaked. I need someone who can be a star. They don't have to be a starter, but they need to be useful. Who is this bloke? Lucas Cepeda. Said his name with absolutely no conviction whatsoever. I remember when I used to just sort by value and get given players. I mean, Echeverry's available on loan. But he's not going to want to come to me and be a backup. Chat, who should we sign? Thierry Small used to be a baller. He's not good anymore. Is Robert any good? Robert's pretty decent. He fits the mould. We'll stick him out on the left, cutting in on his right foot. Is he better than Buziano? Yes. Has anyone used Robert before? He's not cheap. But I have got the money, and I assume his wages will be low because his current wages aren't that high. Never mind. Never mind. Drago's asking to leave. Oh, chat. Do we? Is he as good as he? I could play him left mid. Could you play him left? You could, couldn't you? I could play him at centre mid and move Oscar across to left mid, potentially. Did we Drago used to be better? We did look at Vigili, but he didn't want to talk to me. I do appreciate the signing suggestions. Half the suggestions I'm seeing are players we've looked at today and turned me down. Drago's not as good as he used to be. Is he still good? MBX 3K, thank you for the prime. Very, very kind of you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're leaving it all open to negotiation. He's still pretty solid, isn't he? But it's a lot of wages for a player who's not a nailed-on starter, and I'm going to shoehorn in at left mid. Let's see. Is it 20? Oh, they've just accepted 26 million. Is very reasonable. 26, like, I know it's not cheap, but I've got the money for a gamble. I mean, Monga is also available, but he's just not on the same level. Answer on a postcard. That was awful. Move on. Nwaneri for Arsenal. Why didn't I think of that one? We're a newly promoted Norwich team. Chat. I can't sign certain players. Is Ibrahimovic any good? No, not really. What regen face pack do I use? It's the NG regens face pack. Yeremai. I kind of need a winger who's a bit better defensively, because our wingers do actually need to do defending. I say that knowing full well I've used Buziane last year, but in the Prem, it's more of a concern. I mean, Monga, chat, I'm aware Monga's young, but I'm looking for a starting left mid for my Premier League season. Can't loan Nwaneri and Nice. He's a regular starter at Arsenal, mate. Chat, when's part to Prem? Monday. Monday. Yamin Hyok. Not easy. I mean, Nipan, anyone? Bloody hell, he's never going to get good this year, is he? I feel like he's just never going to develop, but because Middlesbrough don't play much first year, and then, well, he's not even got a loan move yet. Pain. I was having, Roger Fernandez, I know him, £175,000 a week. Tyreek George is loan listed. I mean, he's just not very good. Drago might be the boy. Is Gannon Doak still at Bournemouth? That's probably worth considering. Semenyo's transfer listed by request 64 million. Haven't they already sold Gannon Doak unless I'm blind? He's been taken. I'm kind of looking to sign someone, I don't really want a loan. I think we Drago. The wages are mental. The wages are actually mental. Can we lower them? No, you've got this yearly wage rise nonsense as well. Get rid of that. The release clauses I don't mind. They're pretty hefty release clauses. See, you're being silly. You are being silly. I don't think you've come here to negotiate personally. Maximilian Isa, can you stop being a wang? The thing is, chat, I can give him regular minutes now and see if we can develop him. He's not great, is he? Thing is, he's got the technicals in the areas where I kind of need them. Oh, it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But he was good last year, so maybe he'll be good again. My other mindset is we've signed so many bargains. Let's have a punt on a big boy. That's a mental sentence, isn't it, with no context? Let's have a punt on a big boy. I mean, Duranville is always like... I feel like he's been a wonder kid forever in FM and he just never develops. But could I be the boy to make him magical? I mean, his pace on off the bench would be blistering against most teams. But he is a one-trick pony. He's like the young Adama Traore, isn't he, really? He wants to... Well, I can't give you the majority of starts, mate, so it's a non-starter. Philogene from Ipswich. I'm not signing Ipswich players for Norwich City. Absolutely not. Job Bellingham is loan listed. Talk me out of it. Talk me out of Job. At that price. Can I just buy him? They don't want to sell him. I mean, he's better than Wiedreago, right? It's actually not that much better. Is he that much better? Like, I thought there'd be a bigger difference. Chat, am I mad for thinking that Wiedreago might be better with those physicals? I mean, to be fair... I wish I could see their birthdays so I could find out who's younger. Job's wages are the issue, aren't they, really? Rep. Not good. Where was the Spurs guy there? I feel like this guy's meant to have really good potential this year, but he never reaches it. Luca Williams-Barnett, I think he has mad potential in game, but I don't think he ever hits it. Who was the player they had before who was like a centre? There was a player Spurs had last FM. He doesn't want to join me anyway. Who was the boy that Spurs had last FM? Mikey Moore. That's the one. Thank you, chat. Chatting you. Gillickson used to be an absolute baller in FM as well. Has he become more of an attacking midfielder in the last few years? I feel like he didn't. I feel like he used to be more of a centre mid. Football Manager is where I learn about how players have changed how they play. Do you know what I mean? I Casual, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, chat. The love's been unreal today. I'm glad people are enjoying the streams. I'm sorry that it's been a bit of a slow burn one, kind of slogging through signings today. But I hope it's at the very least been quite enjoyable. Like, I enjoy these kind of transfer windows. I fully appreciate they're not for everyone. It's been a weird one because, like, just because we're newly promoted, we weren't expected to be promoted. I'm trying not to keep the wages going too crazy. He says with a bid on Wiedreago. I mean, Clement Bischoff here, if we want to keep the Danish core going, he's not awful. Does Salzburg have any more absolute ballers? Almalo is better than Wiedreago. He's not quite as good defensively, and the ability to play down the middle is very useful. I don't know about anyone else, chat. Like, versatility I value so much in FM. Is Karim Konate any good? Chat, they massacred him, didn't they? I think he has an... Does he have a really long injury in real life, Konate? I feel like he got like a very long-term injury. And that's kind of killed him in FM because I think he misses like the first year of most save games. Could just play Amara Diouf. He can't really play left mid and he's just not quite good enough. Amara Diouf might be a long-term option. I mean, I could just throw him in. I'm not sure that's what you should be doing, though, when you've just been promoted. I think the issue with Tierney is the injury proneness. Oh, the Ouedraogo wages are mental, aren't they? They are mental. Is throw hold even an option for me, chat? There's no way I can possibly sign him from Porto, is there? No. Chat, I'm Norwich City. I'm afraid to say we are Norwich City. I mean, honestly, Robert's probably the best option of all the left mids I've looked at. If I want to go out there and get a big upgrade. I don't know what his potential's like. I need the scout report to come in. Yeah, I agree with that Trainer Zero. Been trying F126, going to quit a few days into the beta. It's January night and day since then. They have improved a lot. Like, I'm not going to claim the game's perfect. But I do feel like in general, like, the game is just in a way better spot than it was. Like, the spacebar difference, I didn't realise how big a difference... Like, I actually feel like I read my emails again. I kind of become aware of stuff going on around the world. Buying a man called Robert feels very Norwich. His wage demands might be a bit high here. Ah! Sorry, jump scare. Chat, I can't pay this, can I? I mean, I could. I'll offer what I'm happy to pay. I'll give you a £10 million release clause. He's on 9k currently, chat. Can we all agree, right? That wage demand thing wouldn't happen in past FMs. Like, there's no interest from any other teams. He's currently on £9,000. My highest is on 70,000 and he's asking for 110,000 going up to 140,000. Like, in my mind, that's like the examples where I feel like the wages are bugged at the moment. Like, if he asked for 70, I'd be like, fair enough, it's kind of high, but like, I don't understand where the 110 comes from. Mikey Moore! Has he still got potential? I assume he has. Is Adobe any good? Not awful. To me, list. Did I see Cabot? Thinking of this on. I was looking at signing. To it. He's definitely not going to. Get him gone, mods. So just thinking that's incredible. It's very winnable for Wolves. Row from Barca. I wish I... easily flicked the He's pretty good. How could they add it? But they should just fucking hush and joke about. Search West. Easy way to go from here. Things are good. We're just dealing with. Okay, I'll. What's a slot in the left centre back? Messages. No. Use AI in games like generative taxing, and it's done through the rating. You've got Chaz. There's a game boards around the world, AI chatbots stuff. That becomes like a map to make the inbox item. Like we don't have technology for this. They X strings and just killing me, Juve. Like it's just AI, like AI to solve. I'll never get like AI is just Cobain. He's just. I need a starter. Each demands I'm having to deal with. Is that have we gone? Might well be. He's not worth it for the. Chat the worst, like the Robert team player. My highest earners on. Did is he the one? He's not less money for a And if I hadn't, he has only just turned. It's a risk, but if it's 20, don't quote me on. Last move of the window might be. That's fine. Make him a split in. We trust. Probably going to play him at centre. I think the most logical to play across. The signing spam. We're as prepared as we're going to. 5 now in terms of position. Transfer is a price we're paying is a bar. To bed and dream. When I say Max Aaron, love to see Ugalde. Apply for the job. When I start parts of room, can I chat? Ryan is turn. Pending aside. 20 grand, but I've already more. Cliff won't play. It'll be over, but 16. We'll stick. player. He signed a 5-year. Season. That's a mad signing. You're making money. Quicker. Art over Manfred. Reminding myself what. We've got to be unbiased. Ken. Durasimbi finishing. See though. We just. It's the air. To be able to do freeway. Then Ryan. Pretty good in the air as well. I don't know who I draw. I don't know who I. Patient for myself here. I think. I don't even know about having a goal at this level. Not have to worry about selling. There's Delia Smith. Oh, Brentford. And Coventry bat. Granted against the big. Do you recommend? I don't. Mastro. I'm updating this save. Let me check. No. Nuremberg. Get in he. Is he so cute? Okay. This is just good to save. League this year. Oh, Oscar. Team, I think. Manfred. Is there a world where we need to go more? We so mad with. Pred today. Team upon promotion. There's a media. Twonk. Flicking through the different bloody not playing through. We promoted. What it? Pissing disaster. Doing anything. I wish I... Right. He's injured. Good news, Manfred. Ryan. Bad injury. The old game is a legacy. MCA'd for how in... on... Oh, you know what I'm doing? Hi, Workspace. Just finished the... But... That's all I'm going to say. Chat for the dropping. Collins has looked good. Great block. He's cack. For a moment. This match, but that's Galte super. How chat was a Kissel, yeah. An assist on his debut. Oh, it's only chat room. Have to. Guys hanging out stream. We're live for around 7 PM start. To negotiate with the wine now, so I can't have that discussion. Really appreciate you all hold off going forward. I feel like we've don't want to jinx. Oh. That's the spirit. If you leave you, this has been a bye. One day I'll get good.